gonna keep it low.
Hey all, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Heather and I am so excited to have you here and clicking on today's video because this is the last and final installment of the office in the elderly couple's home. So in today's video, I am going to be refinishing this desk and sprucing it up for the husband. If you remember in the last video, what the husband is currently using as his desk is just a folding table. And it kind of made me sad. I was like, I think we can do better than this. Surely there's something else out there that, is within my budget that I can get for him and will offer some better storage solutions and just look a little nicer. So I was on Facebook Marketplace and I actually found like this cute little side table that I got for our game room. So you'll see that in another video. But while I was at the lady's house picking it up off of Facebook Marketplace, she was actually clearing out the house. One of her relatives had recently passed, so they were just trying to get everything out. And I actually had a friend with me. She was making the trip with me, and she was brave enough to ask the lady, like, hey, do you have anything else that you happen to want to sell or get rid of? And she was like, yeah, actually, I have 2 desks that are in the back of the house. So we followed her back there, and she had this desk and another one. And I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a perfect desk. And it is so awesome. It is a true mid-century modern desk. And I asked to borrow a tape measure and it was the exact dimensions that I was looking for. I knew it would fit the space. It was in really rough condition. The fronts of all of the drawers, the finish had almost completely been worn away. But everything was in really good condition. Like all the drawers pulled out really smoothly. Everything was solid. So, and she was selling it for $15. She was going to throw it in the dumpster the next day. So I had less than 24 hours to come pick it up. She needed the house clear. So my husband and I took off a little early from work and headed over there and got everything loaded up. And I got to work. So I am just cleaning the fronts of these drawers before I start sanding everything, really cleaning the whole piece. I am using Simple Green. I dilute it 50% Simple Green, 50% water, just to get all of the grease and oils and dirt and grime. The desk was sitting in the back and it was pretty gross. And as I was scrubbing it down, it was really just kind of scrubbing all the finish off. And so I'm just going over everything, trying to get all of it clean. And then I'm going to come back and I rinse it with water, I think 3 times. So you'll see that coming up, the dirty water dump. It was pretty impressive.
Now, if you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe. Striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off, we've left the ground. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. This summer night, this summer night.
So this is the first dirty water dump Oh my goodness, so incredibly satisfying. And while the desk absolutely was definitely dirty, you could tell it had not been cleaned or wiped down or dusted at all in a very long time. I do think a lot of it is the finish that is just completely failing on this piece. It's a solid 50 years old, probably, I don't know, 60s, 70s. I don't know. If someone can tell me what they think, let me know in the comments. Not super great at placing some of these pieces. Definitely mid-century modern feel. It's old. So yeah, the finish I don't think has ever been touched on this piece, but we are going to whip it back into shape. And this is the second dirty water bucket. And now I'm just wiping down all of the drawers. As I was scrubbing, the finish was just completely coming off. So I knew it wouldn't take a whole lot of work to get it down to the bare wood. Now, the drawers in the frame are solid wood. The top is a laminate, and then the sides of it are just like this very thin particle board. So it was definitely a mix of all sorts of different woods going on, but the drawers were solid wood, and I started sanding with, I believe it was a 120 grit, and then I come in with a 220 to just smooth everything out. I mean, you can just see that right there. It is just blowing through that finish so easily. I was so pleased that it wasn't going to take just tons of work. But that being said, I still worked on this desk for about 6 hours on this day. Cleaning it took like a solid hour, sanding all of the drawers down, doing the two-step, the 120, and then back to the 220. That took a lot of time. And on this day, it was so insanely humid. I'm in Central Texas, and mid-May, it really starts heating up, and this is just our rainy season, so the humidity, I swear I was 10 pounds lighter, I wish, but I was incredibly soaked by the end of the day just working outside. Definitely got my workout in.
Someday we will look back, and our hearts will be whole again. I want to remember all that happened to us. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night, and when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night, this summer night, this summer night. Oh yeah, this summer night, this summer night, oh, this summer night. So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down, and you keep on thinking you can save yourself, but that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
So I absolutely love refinishing furniture. My kitchen table I've done, my buffet and my dining room table, and just little projects over the years. If I could do this full time, I would. I am definitely not a professional, but I grew up around with my dad, and he did a lot of this type of stuff. So I was definitely exposed to this a lot growing up. And then interestingly enough, whenever my little one was a baby, I had just graduated college, and so I was staying home part-time. but I took on a part-time job at a furniture refinishing shop. It was a family friend, and I just did some QuickBooks for them, but helped them out here and there on projects. They did custom furniture and upholstery and all sorts of fun stuff. It was so cool working for them. Some of the projects that they worked on were just absolutely amazing, out of this world. They were just so creative and so professional in all the work that they did. But one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch is Furniture Flipping Teacher. If you've never watched her before and you like furniture refinishing, go check her out. She started off as a teacher, and I think she got started flipping furniture to pay off her student loans. And then her channel just really blew up, and she absolutely deserves all of the love and support. Her channel is absolutely amazing, and I think she does it with her fiance or boyfriend, a longtime partner, and some of the projects that she just does are incredible. She's definitely a professional, and it's cool to just see all of the things and growth over the years. So on the back side of this desk, whenever I was washing it down, I noticed that, oh, wow, some of the scratches are kind of disappearing. It actually looks a lot more, rehydrated whenever it was wet. And so I knew I wasn't going to sand all of this down and restain it. It was just far beyond the time that I had to put into it. But I knew of a product that could probably help. And so I am using Restore Finish. And so it just restores the moisture and rehydrates everything, and it's tinted, and it just made everything look 10,000 times better without actually having to sand everything down. I think it made a huge difference. Tons of the scratches on the sides and underneath that desk there were just completely hidden or made look like 80% better, at least in my opinion. I definitely think it served its purpose for where we're putting this desk. It's going to be up against a wall, so a lot of the backside and the sides are not really going to show all that much. But I didn't want to deliver it to him with all of those scratches. I wanted to at least attempt to make it look a little better, and I definitely think we achieved that. The Restore Finish was only like $10. And it didn't take a lot, at all. So I am just applying it with a lint-free cloth, and then I am going back and buffing everything down with a new cloth just to make sure there's no excess product on there that would get on anybody's hands. And I kind of took a gamble, and I was like, you know what? The top of this, even though it's laminate, it was looking really, really dried out and didn't have any sheen to it. And so I just tried it out on this laminate, and it actually worked. So I would maybe not recommend that. I don't know that it's intended for this laminate, but it worked out in this case.
Every time you feel the walls are closing in, and it seems like nothing makes it better, you should try to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love. Cause sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned.
So we are finally to the point where I can start staining, and I am trying a new product that I have never used before. I am trying a gel stain. It was so weird, so different. I am used to, normal stain that is very runny and watery, and this was like pudding, thicker than pudding. It was so bizarre. So I am just using a staining pad, and yeah, it just kind of goes on like butter. It was definitely different to not have to worry about all the drips and spills, and I like it. I think it's a pretty decent product, and it dried fairly fast. I didn't really have any issues with it. So I would definitely recommend it. So as I was staining, I just tried to pick a color that I would thought would blend okay with the other colors of the desk since I wasn't staining the rest of it. It's definitely not an exact match. The point of this project was not to make it look perfect, but I think everything blended really well after doing the stain on these drawers and the Restore finish. It's not all of the same wood. I don't think it was ever going to match perfectly, but it looked good enough to me, and I will definitely use this type of stain on other products.
Sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love. That's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Heart. You have to move on. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go, running to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times, to better times.
So unfortunately, the handles were not solid brass like I thought, and as I was cleaning them off, the finish was just rubbing off and it was just kind of like a silvery metal underneath. So I had this gold spray paint and I recruited my son's help. That was the first time he has ever spray painted and he was struggling a little bit, but he got it towards the end and the handles turned out very nice. It got the job done for sure. And so now I am on to putting the clear coat on all of the areas that I had stained. This first, I think it's Varathane. It was like a satin finish, and I don't know if it was because the wood was so dehydrated and old, but I could not tell any difference at all. So I go through putting this on all of the drawers and all of the other areas that I stained, and I could not tell at all. And so thankfully I still had some clear coat left over from when I did my dining table and buffet, and I ended up using that. I put a second and third coat on it and it turned out great. It was still a satin finish, so I'm not sure what the difference was between the two brands, or maybe that first coat was always just going to soak in like that. I'm not quite sure. But I'm glad I still had some leftover product and I didn't have to go buy any other new additional supplies, because as I'm sure if you've ever worked on any sort of project around the house, it always seems like in the middle of the project you have to run to Home Depot 2 or 3 or 4 times sometimes in my case. So thankfully I did not have to go buy any additional supplies. I just kind of used what I had left over around the house.
Remember I was laughing in all the photos that you took, but now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times. I look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me, nothing can stop me in the night. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff. Go, 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 running to better times. Go, 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 from my emotions I'll go, 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 running to better times, 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 to better times.
So it took me about a good 2 weeks from the time that I had picked up the desk to get everything sanded down, stained, and all put back together, ready to deliver. In between that, I was still going over to the elderly couple's house and finishing clearing out their office before I could even get this delivered. But we finally scheduled a day with the couple to go over there and get everything set up. And I absolutely had to recruit my husband's help because everything had to be unhooked. All of the computers and printers and his gaming system, all the things that I know absolutely nothing about. So I brought in an expert, my husband. This is kind of what he does for a living. And I knew that he was going to be able to get everything unhooked and put it back. Trust me, if I would have done it, it would have been done completely wrong. And the husband probably would have been super mad at me. So I had scheduled some time with my husband and we got it knocked out. And he is just helping me pull everything out of there. As you can see, there's still a bunch of boxes and it's still a little disorganized. And so that is what the purpose of the desk is to just get this spot even more organized, if at all possible, and just to make it a little bit more aesthetically pleasing.
Just one glass in, you're already on my mind. When it gets late, I always realize that I need you. Are you thinking about me too tonight? It's no secret, all my friends already know. There's no reason to hold it back, I let it show. All my feelings, are you thinking about me too tonight? Your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. And that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. my mind just to keep this moment till the end of time. 'Cause I know that it might be over after tonight. So before I change my mind, your hands around my waist, just let the music play. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. Sweeter than summer wine, baby, just hold me tight. Like a drug, I am hooked on you. And that makes me say, oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. Bittersweet, give it to me. If it's only for tonight, it's bittersweet, give it to me. If it's only for tonight, it's bittersweet, give it to me. If it's only for tonight, it's bittersweet, give it to me. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Goddamn, I think I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh man, you make it feel like paradise. Paradise. Bittersweet, give it to me. If it's only for tonight, it's bittersweet, give it to me. If it's only for tonight, it's bittersweet, give it to me. If it's only for tonight, it's bittersweet, give it to me.
So we're just getting everything on his desk put back together, and I'm helping my husband get all of the cords connected to all the speakers and whatnot. It got kind of a little confusing there. I left this clip in because this is my son and my husband, and this is the relationship that we have with him. He has been wrestling with us since he was like 2. I don't know. He was a little toddler, and just kind of out of the blue, he would start tackling us and telling us, I'm going to give you the business, in his cute little toddler voice. And so he has loved wrestling with us ever since he was a toddler. And I'm like, kid, you are mom size. Like, I'm only maybe 10 pounds heavier than him and 2 inches taller than him. And he will full on wrestle me and take me to the ground. And it is hilarious. That is just our relationship. That is how we roll in our house. And I left another clip in here coming up of him wrestling with me. And so pretty soon this kid is going to be taller than me, and he is really going to be able to take me down. He is just at that point where like one more growth spurt and he is going to be looking down on me. So totally crazy. Here's the clip coming up. I love him. He is so wild, but he is definitely just growing like a weed. And so I am getting everything dusted off, just trying to make it look good and ready for the final reveal.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me.
So we're getting everything put back to a point where it looks presentable and we can invite the husband back to do the final reveal. There's still some more sorting and organizing I need to do, but here's the final reveal.
Done! You like it, you like it. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow.
You have
like
your own
it?
desk set up like a.
Office. Wow, thank you, thank you.
You like it?
Oh yeah, I love it.
We got it.
Wow.
This lady was having an estate sale, and she was going to put it in the trash, and it's really cool, mid-century modern. And the drawers, the finish was completely coming off, so I sanded the drawers down and restained it and spray painted the pulls. And these drawers are deep,
Oh
so
yeah.
I still need to come back and put some organizers in there to put the pens and office supplies all in there. And you got, look how far that goes.
Ooh.
There's lots of room. Y'all, he was absolutely so incredibly excited and thankful for everything that we did. Now, that day, I couldn't get everything put back together that day. It took us a couple of hours to get the desk and his computer and everything set up. So the next day, I did come back over and was just finishing a few projects that were outstanding. So I bought these covers for the printers off of Amazon, and I just think it makes it look just so much more clean and tidy in there. They were just using trash bags to cover to keep the dust off. The first cover fit the printer just fine. The other one, it didn't cover it quite the way I wanted it to, but it worked well enough. And there was still boxes I had to go through. So just going through all of these items and getting everything sorted and put back into the drawers.
The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. The sun sets on fire, tell me your desires. We're not getting tired, baby, take me higher. I'm Sunday, you love it, come on, give me something. I know that you want it, boy.
So the box that I had just gone through and this white little wicker basket that I'm going through here, I was kind of overwhelmed and shocked. I was like, where did this stuff come from? I thought that I had sorted through all the boxes and all the little hiding places of everything that was in the office. Well, I think the husband thought I was going to work in the wife's closet next, and that is my next area, but I wasn't intending on working in the office, or rather the closet, on this day. So he had started pulling out some of his items from the closet and bringing it back into the office. So I know once I do finally go into the wife's closet and their bedroom, I am probably going to find some more electronic stuff and all sorts of random items, which is definitely a theme in this house. But I just kept going through and got everything sorted. It was a lot more stuff that I had to sort than I was intending to on this second day here, but I did manage to make all of it fit. It is a tight fit. There's not a lot of room left, but I got it to work. So this little plastic 3-drawer storage container, I am going to repurpose that in their bedroom once I start organizing everything. And it was always the intention that once I brought a desk into this space, I could start organizing all of his electronics in the desk. And it definitely felt like a game of Tetris, getting everything in there and being able to get the drawer shut, but I made it happen. I was very pleased. And now we can utilize this storage container elsewhere.
The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives,
So whenever we did the final reveal with the husband on the first day, we did propose some ideas to slim down a few things and rearrange some things. One of the things that we proposed was new headphones because he had 3. And when I had initially gone through the office and started organizing, I talked about it with the wife and the husband, and he was just insistent, like, no, I need all 3. They serve 3 different purposes. But having my husband there, and I think his expertise that he brought to the conversation and his point of view, the husband really trusted that. And so we are gifting him a new set of headphones. And so the husband is really excited about them. I still need to go drop them off, but that got us down to 1 headphone instead of 3. And then the little TV that they had in the office that we just have on the side of the desk, at this time, we proposed actually hanging it on the wall because the TV is light, like under 5 pounds, and it's not like we're going to have to use like big anchors to hang it on the wall. So we've also purchased something off of Amazon, so we still need to go back over there and hang the TV on the wall, and so that will free up some more of the surface of the top of the desk. So, and the last thing is that we're going to put the karaoke machine up in the wife's closet. Once we clear out the closet, it was an item that she used frequently, and she just hasn't used it in quite some time. So we're going to put that and store that away and just free up a little bit more space here in the office.
I won't make it easy for you now. You got 2 minutes of my time, and I don't really break too easily, but I'm worth it, 'cause I'll slip into your dreams tonight. Oh, so give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. I got you wrapped around my finger, but don't you try to call me tomorrow. There's nothing personal in having a little fun. You wait and see if it's worth your while. So give me your all. I'll take it to Mars. Oh, I'll stick like glue inside your mind. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me. Feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. Just take a hint, you got a free pass. Oh, try to hide it, but you had me from the get-go. Let me be frank, I'm not that complicated. If you need me, what's the use of playing games though? There's no denying what we want. Just watch me breaking your sweat. You're falling into me, touch me. I swear you would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Ooh, baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me. I wanna make you sweat on me.
So I have accomplished my goal and have removed the majority of the cardboard boxes in the office. So this is what the office looked like at the very beginning of this journey of clearing this space out. It is just packed to the brim, full of stuff, just crazy disorganized, and we have come so far. This is the final reveal with the desk. That desk is just so handsome. It is such a cool desk. I am so pleased with how it turned out. Those are just a couple of boxes left down there. We've really come a long way. The karaoke machine is going to be put up. All of that space around the dresser, it just looks absolutely amazing. They are so incredibly happy with how their space turned out. Thanks everyone for watching. I so appreciate you being here.